ओम शांति व्यक्ति परिवार में आपका स्वागत है।
Everybody is welcomed into the Avyakti Parivar. Today is day 6 on Avyakti, Pearls of Knowledge.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. In the early morning, every day, on behalf of Baba, through Baba, we get an aim. Baba gives us the awareness. This life of the confluence age is the most valuable life. And when the life is valuable, we can make a list of all the things that's valuable. But today, I was thinking of especially how valuable the time is for us. Keeping the time in mind, we shouldn't be wasting our time in waste conversation, waste thoughts. We should not be investing in that. First and foremost, I should have the attention that the thought should not be wasted. You will see that there are different varieties of thoughts. There are elevated thoughts. Secondly, there can be a little bit of negative thoughts also come in, waste thoughts. Kind of becomes a nature to think a little more about something. It's important to think, and we do have to think as much as necessary. But when we think too much, we get into confusion, and also the power is depleted. We will not be able to take a decision. Therefore, if we have to think, after you have thought, stay in Baba's remembrance, staying in silence. Whatever decision you have to take, take it and move forward, move ahead. Today, Baba was talking about the current present time to be an embodiment of remembrance. Baba spoke about Roop and Basant. But our embodiment of the self, this is not about the outside personality, Swaroop, the form of the self, as much as possible, the embodiment of the soul in whichever virtue that we stabilize in. The roop means the form will be evident through our face. Our form should be based on the soul consciousness, and it will be seen through the face and the roop, the form. We have been doing effort for quite a long time, and we have made our nature very peaceful. Most of the time, we do stay peaceful. Sometimes, because of some sanskars, sometimes maybe Maya is knocking on our doors. Because of that, the mind may be becoming peaceless, but peace is the strength of my mind. When the mind is peaceful, it is powerful. I am an embodiment of peace. When I'm in that awareness, that is smriti, then the roop, the form externally is also peaceful. There is a link between the form and the embodiment. Roop, Swaroop. So it is one of the dharana of the life, and one is the awareness. So Baba has been making us practice the drill of the five forms, and especially in the eternal form. We have to give a lot of attention to our eternal form, because Brahmin life, after the Brahmin life, we all have to go home. So what's there at home? It's our eternal form. So, as much as possible, and as much as possible, when we practice that, every thought, no, even the practice comes from the thought, isn't it? So, there's a connection between thought and time. Just as when we create a lot of thoughts, that means we also wasted time. So, when we are in practice, then that time is used in a worthwhile way, and also power is getting accumulated. So then drama goes on, different kinds of scenes come in front of us, or to become complete and perfect, whatever little weaknesses that still remains, situations, sceneries, they all come as test papers. We should have so much firm, constant practice that I am a peaceful being. So my form in every situation will be peaceful. I am an embodiment of peace. So the form, what form will come? How will the face look? The face will be peaceful. And that will become our features. Roop means our features will be peaceful. So from our features, we don't have to do anything. As we keep becoming an embodiment, our features will become that of peace. From our features, as soon as anybody sees us, they will have an experience of peace. They do get vibrations of peace. The roop which Baba spoke about, that is the awareness, smriti, is I am a peaceful being. This has to be there till the end. When I end, I mean let this elevated mantra be till I leave the body, and let us make this practice firm that I am a peaceful being. No one can ever say that, no, I don't have to practice, I am a peaceful being. But when there is upheaval, when there are scenes of upheaval, when such situations come in front of us, in that, our mind should stay unshakable, immovable. I am a peaceful being. Our first lesson is when we come to Baba, what do we learn? I am a peaceful being. But this practice we still have to do constantly. I am a peaceful being. So then what will happen? Our features, our embodiment will that of peace. And Baba always says, your future will be seen through your features. Your future, you could also say your fortune will be visible through your features. Your fortune will be seen through your face. If I'm coming into upheaval, if I'm becoming empty inside, becoming depleted in power, that will also be seen on the features. So then our future or our fortune, in that also there will be some shortcomings. Therefore, how do we make our practice constant? Whenever you feel that I'm getting a little more thoughts now in my mind, remind yourself, practice one thought. I am peaceful. And if it doesn't work in one thought, create a second thought. In other words, we would say this as Om Shanti. What is the meaning of Om Shanti? I am a peaceful being. Not, you don't have to say it from the outside aloud, Om Shanti. We do say it when we meet each other. We do greet each other as Om Shanti. However, inside the internal thought, the awareness should arise that I am a peaceful being. And as much as you practice, then there will be strength in your thoughts. What strength will you get? You'll get the power of peace in your thought. The song that is played every hour, because Shanti ki Shakti, the power of peace. And when there is the power of peace, so slowly our stage will become stable, unshakable, immovable. And I am a being of peace, and I do have the power of peace. Then from our words, from our mouth organ, jewels will emerge. And if I'm a peaceful being in the form, then what we speak, how will that be? Only jewels will emerge. Whatever you speak, each word will be valuable. It's not that you're just talking as is. So there is not there are two people, Rup and Basant. No, one. I have to be that. You see some people give very good lectures. That is also jewels of knowledge, isn't it? But throughout the day, in our interaction, in our relationship, we should stay as Basant, means an embodiment of it. Whatever we speak, there should be valuable, it should be clean, it should be jewels. That is called a Ratan, that is called a Basant, means an embodiment. So Baba, when he says, today, you all must have paid attention to it. But today, in the morning, as Baba was giving us the aim, he also was giving us the homework. When children go to school and they study, they also get homework. So in the same way, when we study with Baba in the morning, throughout the day, we do get a homework for the whole day. And by doing the homework, only then we will be able to pass in the exam. If we do not pay attention on the homework, then even a small thing can become big. Any situation will go up and down and we can come into upheaval. We do correct ourselves, but why should we even get into that? So at the current time, from the outside, it's very, very delicate time, but Baba has made us so much carefree. We're all getting so much sustenance through Baba, on behalf of Baba. So every moment, every minute, I do tell Baba, thank you, Baba. Baba, dhanyavad, which is thank you, Baba. Grateful, gratitude. Baba is giving us so much. Baba is taking care of us so much. And we should stay in the intoxication of making our efforts. One time, Brahma Baba said, a group of children were about to come. And you all know, Madhuban, everything is cleaned. Even there is a stock of the grains that is they make a list of all the things that's needed. So Baba said, my children are coming on a vacation from the country of Ravan to here. So I have to make preparation for all the hospitality. So that touched my heart so much that my Baba, how much he thinks of us in all, so that the children stay comfortable, so that we get all the provisions, so we get good food. And that touched my heart, that really Brahma Baba himself is making all the preparations that my children are coming. So how we should keep our children, how our hospitality should be there, where will they stay, should we feed them. There was a time once only 12 people, the maximum, could stay. I was there that time, and suddenly a list of 20 people came, were about to come. So Baba started to think, where will children stay? So let's see what we can do. And behind Panda Bhavan at the gate, Baba said, let's put a gate there. Let the brothers stay there, and all the mothers and the sisters. There was a hall, and 8 beds were there, and the sisters could stay there. The the intention is that Baba would be so concerned of taking care of children. He was and he is. So, what should I be doing? Why does he do that? So that children study well, they become worthy, so that his task can be fulfilled. And in me becoming complete and perfect, is his task also gets completed. So, pay a little more attention on our effort. We can become both, we can play the role of both Rup and Basant. We have to play because we are the ones who are going to become that. Om Shanti.